Hello everybody and welcome back to Dragon Age Veilguard, where today we have to stop Aeilia. As the screen says, we need to help Neve finally reach her full potential. Because she's the only one who's not Veilguard at this point. And I don't think we had anything... Yeah, we've already kind of helped Taash out. We have an extra quest. Yeah, and then we will do, you know, the little side missions that we have. One of which is the Qunari Great Warden one that I'm so excited about. Can't wait. We gotta help Neve first. Neve's been left in the dust too often. Changing the party. Yep, just Neve. Well, and we will obviously bring Lucanus for this. Perfect. And Lucanus, I think, has abilities that work well with me also, so this squad is actually pretty sick. When I romance Neve, which I think, honestly, Neve's pushed her way up to the 3rd spot, Lucanus is... I mean, he's hot, but, like, he's definitely visually my type, but... And, like, personality-wise, but, like, he's so stupid about it, Mario, that it just drives me crazy. So, Neve has kind of worked her way up there. Not by anything spectacular. And I've honestly missed some of her quests and stuff, like some of her cutscenes. Unfortunately.
Places between.
And so, you know, it'd be nice to get to know her properly in the next game, hopefully. Especially since I won't be leaving, Minrathous in the dust next time, which will be interesting as a qunari, right? Saving Minrathous, because the qunari and the Tevinter have a long-standing war. Long-standing hatred. Apparently, we know where Aeilia is. But we need to talk to a few more people. Oh, that's right. I mean, there's so many Venatori around, it's actually really nerve-wracking. Like, how would you get any business? But way back when we met up with the Inquisitor first here, Neve had a quest here. That's been ages now at this point. Let's hope all goes well.
So, what's the story?
If Rana was right, Aeilia's in Sanctum Lucican. We've chased the leads. This is it. We find the Sanctum, Aeilia's blood magic ritual site, and Docktown's missing people.
Some news between friends. Venatori got Damas. The boss is dead.
What? Who's running the threads?
They'll follow last orders for a bit, then someone grabs control or we fall apart. Time's running out.
The boss is dead. He did us a solid.
You don't seem that upset.
I'm pretending not to talk to you. Making a seat might look funny.
Alec, the threads used some of the catacombs for smuggling.
The cult pushed us out across the city, but I still know the ways in. What's a favor?
Neve, Brooke, you have news. I wasn't sure you'd tell me.
I said I would.
No, I asked you to, and never mind.
Rana, it's going to be fine.
All right. What did you find?
Sanctum Lucican is underground, in a lost stretch of catacombs near the Thread Market.
Good. I can help.
I told you what I found. I owed you that. We hand Aeilia to her latest boss, and how long does she stay caught?
My boss doesn't know I'm here.
You'll lose your job.
I already have. But we can't leave Aeilia on the loose. I'm here to help.
Aeilia has followers throughout the city. What should we expect?
Her most loyal will be in the Sanctum. There will be a lot of them.
You're up for a fight, right?
Also, those candles they have skulls in them. That's pretty sick.
When will Aeilia start the ritual? How do we know she hasn't already?
We don't. But I know her. If she was done, she'd have made her next move. A complex ritual takes resources, supplies. Aelia's war with the thread slowed her down, but time's short.
Tick-tock.
Yeah, you're doing a great job not talking to us.
The people Aeilia took, are we sure they're...
Alive?
No, we're not.
If she needs blood for the ritual, she'll want it fresh. If she wants puppets, she needs them alive.
And if you're wrong?
We give
They're dead.
people closure.
Yeah, like, I don't know, what do you want me to say? Like,
All right, let's go.
Now? I need time to...
Give Aeilia time to know we're moving, and we're dead. The job's simple. We enter the sanctum, get to the ritual site, and hit Aeilia by surprise.
Can you get in without the cult noticing?
If we can get into the catacombs, we can get in.
Just don't be too reckless. I'll catch up.
Not alone. You'll get yourself killed. I'll send someone for you.
I'll set a man at the market to get you inside. Just make the cult bleed.
I think my responses were kind of dumb throughout this whole thing. I needed to choose better, maybe.
All right, let's get to the thread market.
Like, you don't seem that upset. Well, yeah. If I seem upset, things will get hectic, you know? Lucanus would be an excellent one. I do wish sometimes that the companions could have more dialogue.
It won't come out.
With fewer threads around.
Like the threads didn't love their power.
But they watched out for the place. And their rates. I could work with them.
I guess. I mean, I don't know.
I keep seeing that painted everywhere. A strange Venatori. An alien.
What am I supposed to do? It's not like him to skip work.
I heard Cedar's missing too. Lost 3 gigs at the Swan and 1 at the Lamplighter.
Really?
Yeah. You got someone to walk you home later?
I'll find someone.
I hate to ask, but how many people has Aeilia taken?
That I know for sure, too many.
That is not, just don't answer then. Just be like, a hecton, you know? I don't know. Give me a ballpark. 100? Like, how many people are we going to be trying to rescue and or fighting off because they've turned into zombie puppets?
A body.
What? A body? Oh, I ran right over it. That was like a Venatori, though.
What's this?
Maybe?
He's got something on him.
No. Got eyes, yeah. Got eyes on the market, can't get close, but the cult's been in and out of the condemned warehouse, moving something through. It's probably a thread.
Alex, man. The Venatori got him first. He was watching Venatori movement, spying on the entrance to Sanctum Lusican. We need to get in there. All right. I've got another way in. Follow me.
The Sanctum's just been under our feet this whole time. I mean, that makes sense. A city like this has been built on top of itself over and over again.
We get one shot at Aeilia. Just one.
We're ready for it.
Lucanus could also do it. Like, you know what I mean?
You're right.
He's good at that.
Sorry. Haven't really been sleeping. Something wrong. Everything. Just...
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's wrong. Also, I love that, like, popped collar shirt. That's what... I want that casual outfit right there. Can I have that one? Do I have the Shadow Dragon's casual outfit?
The Venatori keep
I don't know if I
everyone
do.
scared.
Constant fear makes people desperate, exhausted. Easy targets.
The Venatori get a taste of fear today.
Whoa, that's nice
We're
coming
almost
from
there.
him, honestly.
You have a back way into the thread market.
A little something I uncovered. Don't tell Alec.
I think those bodies were from earlier.
There's our... Leave the entrance to me.
I'm guessing it isn't simple.
There's a trick to the enchantment. Just need to untangle it.
All right, we're in.
Let's move.
How thrilling.
Venatory guards. If they report back to Aeilia, it's over.
There's the problem.
Their defiance is impossible!
The music is good. Can't see anything, but you know. Oh, what? Come back. Oh, you do not look good. You don't sound good either.
And now?
The note on the dead man. It mentioned a warehouse.
I wonder what Neve's outfit will look like. And what she'll have
Place
to
is a
choose
mess,
between.
but look what stands out.
The statue. It's always a statue.
It's our way in. Once we're over there. Got it.
That is a funky looking statue. They're putting a head on someone? I don't like that at all. What is up with that symbolism? I don't like it. Not a fan. Oh, hello. I was gonna say the glowing symbol stood out, but...
We're through. Sanctum should be ahead.
I mean, it's not unheard of for, like, ruins that, like, everybody's kind of aware of to, like, actually have, like, a different significance than what people thought, you know? So, like...
Your catacombs run there too.
In places. Tunnels used to run to every island Minrathous owned. Most of them flooded ages ago. Some are cut off from the city, but not all of them.
Yeah, I mean, Minrathous was like a very technologically, magically advanced city. Having a bunch of underground tunnels doesn't surprise me, but it doesn't, and it also doesn't surprise me that they would have faded by now. It's not the glory it once was. For the better, honestly, in many ways. A sun symbol. Yeah, you know, you could have, like...
We're in the right place. Can't get through here.
Alec will have a back way in, but we need something here. Now. There's got to be another entrance.
Okay, let's find it.
Out here? Wait, oh.
We're close.
It's just...
Neve?
I'm fine.
What? What?
This is it.
I wonder if her missing leg is Aelia's fault. Ooh, and there might be trauma there, and or Aelia's doing something blood magic-y.
Sanctum Lucican,
you know?
The god of night and people in the dark. Isn't that perfect? I can feel blood magic here. Aelia's getting stronger. And her ritual. I've got a sick feeling it's going to work.
She won't complete the ritual. You have my word.
Yeah.
Trying to cheer me up.
Is it working?
A little.
Also, yeah, I mean, he's an assassin mage, like, or a mage assassin. You know what I mean? Like, he kills mages. Like, Aeilia would not be a problem. I brought the right man for the job, you know? I'm glad she just does it. Taash would not just do it sometimes, and I was like, just do your thing, you know? Figures why there was a sun symbol, too, you know?
It begins now.
For the glory of the distant reborn!
Because it's the Lucican temple.
That's got it. They said the time has come. Aelia's getting started.
If we're lucky, she's distracted. But we need to keep moving.
So the blood ritual Aelia's doing, she says it's from the risen god, meaning Elganon.
She'd bargain with anyone if he gave her the power. And the city she's after. The fact that he doubled as Tevinter's god of night must have made the whole deal sweeter.
Oh? One of those creepy statues, but bigger this time. Much bigger. Not myself, not myself. Oh. A thread person, probably. Or just a person that's been taken.
What happened here? A warm-up for the ritual.
No, I think the ritual has started. Oh my gosh, what is that? Like a weird centipede thing? And like that is so much blood. Like that has to be
demons or the blood magic.
A pride demon. Figures.
Spike feels it too.
Why so much blood?
And still no sign of Docktown's missing people.
The magic from the other side of this barrier. I don't like it.
Where did the bodies go?
The way to go.
Where are those hands carved onto the end of those pipes? No, they're mouths. Okay. Snake mouths carved onto the end of a pipe with a skeletal monster. This is horrible. And there's a bunch of cages in here. Yeah, I think a lot of people are probably. Hi, I just almost walked into that. A lot of people are probably dead. There's a bunch of blood going off here. Looks like bodies got chucked in and pipes are coming out. That seems very ineffective, honestly, but... Oh!
In the cage. That's...
He's from Docktown. A paper seller.
Neve Gallus. Did you think I wouldn't notice you were here?
Aeilia.
That's so creepy, and his blood's being pulled out. Oh.
I've got this. Damn it. Her magic. I can't just pull him out. It might kill him. We need to keep moving.
Oh. I mean, I think he's dying anyway, unless she's using other blood to puppet him. You know? The musician!
All your power. And how do you waste it? Chasing thieves. Playing Shadow Dragon. Fighting Minrathous.
Neve, can you stop this?
I can stop their hearts faster.
I keep hearing about how Seda is like... Seda, or however you say her name, is somebody who's been missing from the musician scene. I was assuming she was one of the ones we got out, but apparently not.
The Venatori have their way. You could have left Docktown.
Not before I had the magic to guide those in power.
Total control. Docktown was a test.
Gallus! Help!
Oh, that's mean. She's maybe letting them have a little bit of control.
I don't understand. You won't save them. What do you do for the city, Neve Gallus? Complain that it's not what you want. I gave Docktown purpose. The humble serve the righteous. I will raise the city up. Even you will thank me.
This is...
In fact, I'm waiting.
This is very ostentatious, honestly. Like, putting people in this position, right, with the lighting. Like, it's very theatrical. It is for Neve. I think that's the fish seller. Gosh dang it. I hadn't noticed that so many people were gone. Hopefully... I paid...
Their only chance is if we stop her ritual. Break her power.
Neve, are you?
I'm fine. We've got a job to
No,
finish.
she's not fine. You idiot. Obviously. But are you gonna be able to do what needs doing is maybe a better question. Like, are you gonna be with us for this and not distracted?
Neve, Rook.
Oh, good. You're all going to die. Excellent. We're all just gonna... Okay. We're all here to die together.
Rana, Alec, your route through the catacombs still worked. Guessing it was as safe as ours.
Help that you tore through the place.
The people Aeilia took, we couldn't...
We'll save who we can.
Alec, sticking around for the fight?
I've got people in the tunnels. The cult took Thread territory. We protect our streets.
The Threads? Neve, are you sure?
Scared to get your hands dirty? We did, and it held Aeilia off.
We're short enough on friends, Rana. We need whoever will fight with us.
Did you not know he was a thread?
Good. Let's send a message. Docktown's ours.
Aeilia knows we're here, but she might have missed you. Stay out of view. We'll meet you at the ritual site.
I said Rana couldn't offer an alternative because Minrathous is in chaos. Potentially we could have had the help of Templars?
Alright, this is it. Stay alert and never drop your guard.
Not for a moment.
Lucanus is like, absolutely not. Not with my true love here. You know what I mean? Okay, good. This one was bothering me that I hadn't picked it up. Oh, good. A great axe. Good, good, good. Alright, well... Let's see what horrors she has waiting.
Do you feel that, Neve Gallus? The old magic, our legacy. It returns.
You aren't the future, Aeilia. You're a murderer.
I am Minrathous. Its dark truth and bright power. The city won't miss you. Docktown won't too.
This ends here. Send a message. Docktown needs protection.
When this is over, I will give it to them.
You won't. But I will.
No!
Neve vows to protect it by any means necessary, as in like, what?
Your death serves our cause. Proof that those without faith kill.
I also can't blame her, honestly, you know. And she's like, been this whole time, she's like, what am even I supposed to do about all this? There's too much, you know. But in this, she can do what she thinks is necessary, which we've had to do some brutal stuff up to this point. Well, not me personally. Like, my character hasn't had to do anything, but like, Davron had to stab the old, you know, Grey Warden, the first Warden, and like, you know. Lucanus is probably the best one to bring for this too, because he's seen the extent of blood magic that happened with Zara, and I don't think anybody else has seen the same extent of blood magic as this. Oh boy.
Someone will fall, Aeilia. Let's find out who.
We can
stop them for good.
Spill their blood.
Kinda confused.
The risen god, Lusican himself, chose me. When I take Minrathous, the city will thrive.
Aeilia's yours, Neve. The rest?
Ah, nice. The rest, Lucanus will take care of.
Don't play nice.
That's it.
Docktown is finished with you.
I think I'm supposed to like wreck people. and also take care of like the barriers, but not these like those little crystals. What is that? That person just do? Did you see that? That was actually wild.
Hey, Rook.
Okay, the bloodshed just went down. Never mind.
Minrathous. They're broken. We both know it. I would raise us all. You.
Enough. Ducktown's under my protection. Alec.
Is this where you finish it?
Rumor has it the Threads protect their streets. You should think
I was gonna
about
say,
that.
is she gonna leave her to the Threads? Ooh, she's going kind of dark in this one because of everything. That's interesting. Instead of like siding with the Templars maybe, and like siding with the law, she sided with the underground.
Aeilia's done. No takebacks this
I mean,
time.
I hope they killed her.
Are you all right?
I'm always... I will be.
So, what now?
I follow through. Tevinter, Thedas, they won't play fair anytime soon. People need protection. If I'm who they get, then I go down swinging. I've played this game a long time. Counted on myself for most of it. At the end of the day, that's who I had left. So here we are. We've chased Aeilia, faced a couple gods, and somehow you stick.
We're partners in crime. I don't say that.
I could say the same about you.
All right. Better get out before it gets sappy.
Oh, can't do that.
Rook?
Yeah?
Thanks.
Anytime.
I'm sorry I couldn't save Minrathous. It's been brutal to watch her going through all this, though, and having to deal with Aeilia on top of Minrathous being wrecked. It'll be interesting maybe to see what happens on Lucanus' side of things when Treviso's wrecked. I'm not ready for that. Neve is Docktown's protector. But we didn't do... this wasn't a, like, it wasn't a Veilguard thing. Actually, this was not... This was just a normal... Maybe Neve doesn't get to be Veilguard? They're like, maximum rage, and I'm like, I need to generate rage faster. Let me do that one. This is kind of what I'm aiming for right now, because I do charged attacks quite a bit, honestly. So, charged attacks with swords or axes apply bleeding. I hope swords count as pickaxes too. Maybe they count as axes, pickaxes, and the regular axes. Charge attack with mauls or shields deal 15% bonus damage to bleeding enemies. So I do a charge attack with my sword and then do a 15% bonus damage with my shield charged attack. Oh, usually I go with my shield to kind of knock them off and do a charged attack, and then I hit him with my sword. But I can flip that around. Taash has something for us. I think probably maybe some closure. I think we have a closure thing with Taash to do. Dang. I don't know about Neve. I think I kind of messed Neve up by not doing... There was like a massive cutscene with her. Not a massive, a big one at the beginning that I missed. And so now I may have just messed her up all the way, but... We'll see.
Harding, are you friends with this Morrigan?
Me? Friends? With Morrigan?
Then how do you know her?
I'm not sure anyone knows Morrigan. She just pops up whenever things get weird.
Can she be trusted?
No. Maybe? She knows things and seems to want to stop Gillenane and Elgernon.
But
we'll probably never know why.
I mean, I know why. It's because she's housing Mythal. Have I not shared this information? Morrigan, one of my friends pointed out that Morrigan is a lot softer now. Much more inclined to help. And it's just like, mostly just seems like she's here for fan service and doesn't have her usual bite, you know? I don't know, maybe she's mellowed as she's gotten older, but you can't, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of stuff with Morrigan, like she could have a son, like, you know, there's all these things, and she could have a child with, like, that son could be with the Warden, and, like, the Warden never gets, like, the original Warden, never gets brought up, you know, and, like, it's just one of those things where, like, Morrigan is too involved, too woven into so many people's narratives, like, so many characters' narratives, that, like, if you don't give us any sort of world state, it's difficult to actually, I think, give her the oomph she deserves, you know?
I got word from a Ravani seer. She found a spirit who could translate the tablet.
Good idea.
I'm supposed to meet her on the beach.
You need company?
Maybe. Yeah. Just let me know when you're
She's
free.
wearing her mom's horn. Yeah, let's go get that translated and see what it says. It probably won't lead to anything else necessarily, but it'll hopefully give Taash some closure.
I can't demand your repentance, Johanna, but perhaps reflection beckons.
Reflection? On trying to fix the great failure of Navarra? The finest necromancers in the world, and what do we teach them? To loiter down in the necropolis. Navarra could be an empire. We could raise armies.
Where did she come from?
To slay our enemies and conquer new
Like,
shores.
really?
You'd make us another Tevinter.
Nonsense. I'm sure we'd do better.
Yeah, I'm sure we... Like, does history teach you nothing? Like, is your pride so... I don't know. It just seems so one-dimensional. Like, why do you want to do this? Again, it's that whole thing with Balara, right? Where it's like, what's the character motivation here? I'm like, what's her character motivation? Like, I don't know. What made you want to have power so badly? You know what I mean? Like, what made you want to have control? Aeilia, at least, you know, she's like, she sees the ruin of her empire and wishes to see it rise again, you know, and she's a cult that backs her, essentially, you know what I mean, like a support system, like, built in, essentially, to Tevinter, right? Navarra's never had grandiose aspirations of empire, you know? They were known for being dragon slayers, you know? At least one of the big families was. But, yeah, so I'm just like, why? Like, and you were taught from a young age, like, restraint, you know? Like, as a necromancer, this is what they're taught. So, like, I'm just like, what, did you read a book about Tevinter and go, I can do better? Like, truly, she's like the thing everybody fears about necromancers, right? Like, raising massive armies or whatever, you know? Whereas the most necromancers in the Navarra tend to be peace-loving. It's so cool to see him in that outfit. It's so sick. It's so weird. It's so weird. I just have, like, a skeleton friend. I feel like I'm playing Divinity 2 with Fane. Fane was a bit of a meanie, but I liked him. It's funny though, I hope, maybe it's like after like a century or 1,000 years or something, you kind of become just the like, whoa, like the Lich Lords we saw were just like slow speaking, you know, like modulated, you know, and maybe that just happens after a while, but he still manages to be himself. Maybe after you watch everybody you love and know die, you're kind of like, you just kind of be at peace with it and you become more and less than what you are. But I was trying to see if Lucanus and Neve would talk about what happened, but doesn't seem like it.
So, Taash, the way my lyrium magic shows up when
I pick you up and pin you to the wall and bite your shoulder.
Together. When we're together. I just wanted to make sure my lyrium wasn't...
You're talking about this now?
I'm mostly fireproof.
It's not fire. I'll make sure it's okay next time we're together.
You're gonna have other stuff to think about next time we're together.
You're impossible.
Listen, this is cute, but like I don't necessarily need to overhear this discussion. I'm like, Harding, please, Harding. Harding. You know Taash is just gonna be like, you know, oh yeah, when we do that, and it's gonna be like, everyone's gonna be like, you know. Oh, yes, okay, good.
A word? When you have
yes,
a
please,
moment.
please, please, please.
Greetings. I am Seer Rowan. I help the spirits in this area.
You help them?
I speak with them, and for them, and sometimes they speak through me. We keep this land safe for spirits, so that no harm comes to them or to the people who live here. That is why I ask for your help.
Right. What do you need me to do?
Years ago, when mages rebelled across southern Thedas, Templars from the southern Chantry marched upon Ravine. They declared our mages criminals and killed many of us. The unacknowledged pain of that injustice twists spirits into demons. Stop the demons and let compassion ease that pain, and the land will be safer.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, this is not Taash's, but it's a different one. So I finally get to interact a bit with a spirit, with a seer. Ravani seers and spirits. Emmerich, you should ask someone else about Ravani spirit stuff. We didn't do much with the seers. My mother was always scared. Qunari are afraid of demons possessing them. It's silly. Seers don't get possessed. They open themselves up and share their bodies. She did go to the seer in our village once. I was young and sick with a fever that made my whole body shake. The seer had me lie down by the fire while she chanted magic stuff. Then her eyes changed. She smelled different, older and calmer. She said a spirit of kindness wanted to help me. Then she put her hands on me and everything went fuzzy. My fever broke that night. My mother still doesn't like magic, but she chips in whenever the village says our seer needs coin. Taash. That's only fair, I would think. First case, part 2, Neve Gallus, you were right. I hoped my brother was alive. I hoped you'd managed to hide and that those letters didn't mean, but they did. But I'm safe now, and knowing the truth lets me, I'm not there yet, but I can start to let go. And I have a niece. We're still getting to know each other. I think it's going well. How you managed to find her, I still can't believe it. I can't thank you enough for everything. By the way, I have some friends. They need help, and no one will listen. I mentioned your name, and they think they can trust you. If you're willing to hear them out, meet them at the Lamplighter twice. Oh, they meet at the Lamplighter twice a week. Okay. Is this that one that we did? Where there was the child? That the father was like sacrificing people for? Doc Tom, thanks. Kid, yeah, I know you're reading this around the corner. Get this to Neve Gallus like you were asked. If she vouches for you, an extra fry bread next time. Now get Gallus. That's a pit you pulled us out of, and that's all I'll say on it. None of your damn excuses are smart mouth, you hear me? Free fish next time. How? Yes. He's the fish seller guy. More? Minrathous mirror, word around the city. Work on the Imperial Proving Grounds will continue another month before culminating in a grand unveiling. Another testament to the city's glorious rebuilding efforts. Meanwhile, Cisonia is planning a new song list for her next Cobbled Swan performance. Excerpt from the Minrathous mirror, added in Balar's scrawled handwriting. That's it. Sita's only singing because you rescued her from a Venatori blood mage, along with all those other people. Puppeteer plot stopped by Ducktown's Neve Gallus. I could write this better. Added in Neve's cramped handwriting, pointing fingers at Venatori. As consequences, they're betting people will read between the lines with the Sita comment. I'm surprised the mirror mentioned it at all. You want something closer to the truth? Try the morning school. They mentioned missing persons case. I hope the writer is lying low. Jeez. Well, we will take care of that. Yeah, Ravain's always gotten the short end of the stick. They're a little far, but they're still considered kind of part of the Chantry lands, even though they have had, like, Chantry, Qunari, and Ravani, like, you know, influences, but the Chantry has come up and tried to eradicate the Ravani seers from time to time. How am I missing a whole Evaneris altar? There we go. I haven't done one of these in ages. This tablet holds clues to their past and their future. Let's see. Let's see what they decide to say about the qunari.
Taash. The air has been running from the storm all afternoon. You came just in time for it. There are others here as well, up the beach.
Yeah, it's okay. We came to meet them.
Rivaini with one of their seers. They asked how I was. They asked if I would like to come with them and teach about the weather.
What do you mean the air is running away from the storm?
We think of air as being nothing, but if you have felt a driving wind, you know it has weight. On a calm, sunny day, the air rests on you like a warm, thick blanket. When a storm is coming, the air pushes on you less. We say that it is afraid, running from the storm.
You can feel the difference in the air.
Some of us use tools to measure it. Some of us can feel it in old aches, or the way your body knows the sun is rising.
Do you want to take them up on their offer?
I did not want to be around people after I fled the Antam. I did not know the world outside the qun. But the Rivaini have been kind. It will not be the same, but I think it will be all right. And I think staying here would make me sad, now that Shathan is gone.
Yeah.
Your mother's horn. You wear it as jewelry, like the Rivaini do.
Yeah. Rivaini wear their stories.
She would like it.
She'd be so pissed.
She would. But she would be proud of you.
Aww.
Hey, before we go, I brought food. It's probably not as good as she makes it.
Thank you, Taash. I will eat the fruit. Be safe. Do not stay out too long in the storm.
I will eat the fruit. They look good in it. They look good in the armor.
Right. Let's go see what the damn tablet says.
You alright?
Just ready to get it over with. The seer said she had to give the translation in person.
That's a little odd.
Yep. Come on.
Is it Morgon? I wonder if it's... I thought it was
Did the seer
Rowan.
at least give you a hint of what the tablet said?
Nope.
And she wouldn't say why we had to meet in person instead of just sending a translate?
Sorry. No food today. Next time.
I'd probably get all soggy anyway.
Okay, listen, why do we have to interrupt the important questions with bird talk?
This is good. Simple.
Wet.
You're the one who keeps throwing rocks. Come on. No sense putting it off.
It is really beautiful. It's nice to see it with variable weather patterns.
That your seer?
Nobody else around here dumb enough to wait in the rain?
Rowan gets all over the place out here, apparently. I wonder if the spirit is going to be Shathan, and that is why we have to meet in person. That's going to be rough.
Child of Shathan, you come with questions and dragon blood in your veins.
Rowan, didn't realize it was going to be you. So, you can read the tablet?
In my dreams, I found a spirit that knows the old language. The spirit respects the qun, because this tablet is important to qunari history. It is willing to help.
Oh, okay. What would we do? Maybe we would try to translate it using like old text or something? If we had embraced the qun?
The spirit respects the qun? How does that work?
Spirits watch our world from the Fade. Some watch Tevinter, others Rivian, and others Parvalen. What spirits watch, they reflect. Those who watch qunari grow to respect the qun.
But qunari are afraid of spirits.
It is complicated. In Rivian, we allow spirits to possess us. Under the Qun, such a thing is
And the
forbidden.
Chantry.
This spirit respects the Qun, so it will not possess me fully. It will speak to me, but not through me.
That's a fine line to walk.
Yes, it is.
Rowan, you know us. We could have met at the hilt or by the alluvion. Why do this here?
The spirit has watched Taash. It knows that this is where they come for matters of the soul.
What do you mean? This is just where I come to feed birds and practice fire breathing.
And why do you come here specifically for that?
I don't know. I like to listen to the waves crash. It's noisy, but also not. Makes it easier to think.
That is why we are here.
It's Chthon. I'm going to be so sad.
Karash said that you offered to take him along. He'll be alright.
Karash saw many things that no one should have to see. We can help him grow to become whole again.
And he'll teach your sailors to predict storms?
Do you truly think Revenge, a country full of sailors, has none who understand the weather?
Thank you.
Then why?
He follows the Qun. People who follow the Qun need to feel useful.
You are your mother's child.
I'm gonna cry. And also, this probably is not like Chthon, what this is, because we still don't know. Like, even the spirit inhabiting Johannes' skull, right? It might just be a spirit reflecting her, you know what I mean? Reflecting her aspects. It happened to us in Inquisition, where we encountered a spirit that we weren't sure if it was actually a spirit of the divine, like the spirit of the divine, or just a spirit that was embodying the divine's, like just the divine Victoria, or not Victoria, divine Justinia's essence, you know. So we can't know for sure, but the spirits, they essentially can become copies of people that they watch in some ways sometimes. Usually not full copies, but it's still debated, right? Even Emmerich brings it up. Where
we are grateful for your help, and for the spirits.
The spirit has watched the qunari for many ages. It knows the old tongue. It will give you what you seek. You brought the tablet?
I thought you already had a copy.
We destroyed it.
Why?
The spirit says that the words held therein must never be written. Only words of fire may carry the message safely.
But why?
Bring your fire to the tablet, Taash. We will
Wait,
show
what?
you. By dragon flame come these words. Trust no tale not hidden by the fire. When the great foe struck, we embraced the blood of dragons. Champions blessed with fire protected us and saw the unseen. We escaped to distant shores, but found no peace. Disease will lay us low. If more of us flee across the ocean, it means our people failed. Prepare then for the devouring storm.
What does all that Vashadan mean?
It means, cousin, that the power you wield is no accident. It means our people fought against an ancient enemy. And it means the qunari fled that same enemy to come here.
But what does that mean now?
Only the spirits can say.
So maybe my theory that, because I don't know if this was proven 100%, that I can't remember now if Gillenon says something to the effect that she did make the qunari or not, but maybe the qunari made themselves, or were made elsewhere by other entities in response to whatever this devouring storm is, and the tablet is saying that if more of us flee across the ocean, that means we will have failed. So they failed over there, potentially. What's left of the qunari are over here. And so this is the entities from across the sea sort of mystery that's been teased since Inquisition.
You know, the more we find out, the more it seems like there are big evils of some sort everywhere.
So this is what my mother died to give me. More work? This is Vashadan.
Sorry, Rowan. They're taking this hard.
As a seer, I am a vessel through which spirits share their wisdom. that wisdom is not always a comfort. Please go to them, Rook. They need your voice more than mine right
I love
now.
the peacock thing. The peacock tail is very beautiful.
All right. Where'd they go?
Please go to them, Rook. They need your voice more than mine.
Okay, I will. It's not like I get a chance to hang out with the Ravani Seer. Oh, I thought it was going to be a Shathan. That would have been really meaningful. Or at least like a remnant of Shathan. Alas. It is an old spirit, which is cool, but... How am I go- oh, I was like, how am I supposed to be out of there?
Oh, Taash.
Yeah. I would also be upset. Not necessarily about the more work, but about the... I don't know. I don't think the tablet was necessarily what Shathan... It wasn't like Shathan dying to give it to Taash. Like, you know, it was just... The tablet happened to be, you know...
Found him.
The tablet happened to be important to people. But Shathan's last words were what were important.
After all this, if I break my neck climbing up here... Harding, you owe me for this.
Oh, because I'm the one who's gonna help a sad Taash in the rain instead of Harding. Okay. Hang on. Oh. Translated from Qunari. Slow blink seems to say, I'm going to eat you, little fish. Purr, soft, soothing friend. Soft, soothing friend. Somebody made a freaking poem about a cat. A little haiku.
Hey, Taash.
All that work, all the ancient qunari crap that she died for. And what's the secret? More work? More responsibility? She can't just leave me with this. She can't just leave me.
What would she say if she were here right now?
Complaining will not solve the problem. Have I taught you so poorly that you cannot deal with this yourself?
Ah, Shathan.
Yeah.
I miss her.
But you can do this.
Yeah. I can.
Mommy issues.
The qunari thought I was a mistake. The Dragon King thought I was a weapon. Shathan was the only one who believed in me. How did they forget everything the tablet said? How did they lose so much?
It happens. It could be politics, and it could just also be the rush of... and the slow decay of time, you know?
How long have the qunari been at war with Tevinter? 300 and something years?
Around that?
You fight a war for 300 and something years, all your other problems have to sit and wait. The first bit of the tablet. Don't trust anything except what's written in the fire. Stories change. Eventually, people forget what they used to mean. Your mother knew that. The qunari have forgotten so much. They won't be ready for whatever's next. Whether it's the devouring storm or something else.
But Ravane will. We've got a lot of qunari who don't follow the Qun. And we can get more.
From where?
From the Antam. They already broke away from the Qun. They respect strength. Maybe we can kill the bad ones, and bring the rest in. Show them how to live outside the Qun. Like my mother did. I can do that for you. Tama.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. Help the dragon hunter find the meaning of what burns inside them. Well, we've got something across the sea that will potentially be waiting forever, but, you know, we've got something. and their mother was right about Taash having a higher purpose, and Taash will honor that calling as best they can. The qunari never thought that Taash was a mistake. They thought Taash was a weapon, and the Dragon King thought that too. That it already like Taash are not a mistake. No, I thought nobody thought they were a mistake. I thought they were like upheld, you know, as like, you know, like prominent soldiers or something, or maybe they were like, as anybody with magic usually is, honestly, in the Qun. They probably would have been muzzled and turned into a weapon, not even had any prominence necessarily. But yeah, apparently the fire breathing like qunari were made for a specific purpose, to fight something. And I think you don't give the Qun enough credit. Like, the people who follow the Qun still, like the qunari and Parvel, and like, potentially something could be said to them. I'm sure they have some scholars somewhere, you know, that would respect it, but who knows. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one here. So, thank you. Yeah. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. Real quick, I'm going to say thank you to my patrons. I want to say thank you to all my patrons, starting out with my Acorn tier patrons. Thank you so much, Fane, for your support, and thank you so much, Leo, for your support. If I say that wrong, I'm so sorry. I want to give an extra special shout out to my Sapling tier patrons. Thank you so much, Reese Galito, for your support. I very much appreciate it, and I still appreciate the blanket. Thank you. And I really want to say thank you to my other supporter, Sebastian James, my old friend. Thank you so much for your support. I very much appreciate you as well. And I want to give an extra special shout out to my Forest tier patrons who have gone above and beyond in their support of me in the channel and who I truly cannot thank enough. So thank you so much, Christopher, as always, for your support. I treasure it a lot. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Nightshade, for joining the crew up there in the forest. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you're enjoying the videos. So thank you all again for joining me and for being on Patreon and watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.